Hello everybody, this is Gareth Cahoon Speaks back here with another video. I'd like you to hit the subscribe bar, give me a thumbs up if you like the video, or hit the notification bell to be notified when I post my next post. Or otherwise you could donate to my ministry and the charities that I support at garethcahoon3@gmail.com on PayPal. Or otherwise you can look me up on YouTube, X and TikTok, but especially X and YouTube where you'll be able to, especially in YouTube where you'll be able to see my uh, videos that get banned on other social media sites, and you'll also be able to look up my created playlists so you can see the videos that I watch when I'm not posting on YouTube, TikTok, X, Facebook, Instagram, Getter, Truth Social, Blue Sky, and all the rest. This one here is World Central Kitchen reports drugs hidden inside humanitarian aid shipment to Gaza. The World Central Kitchen Humanitarian Aid Organization reported finding hundreds of grams of narcotics hidden inside a shipment of canned peppers sent into the Gaza Strip as part of a larger delivery of food and other humanitarian supplies. Like, that's just what Hamas needs, is a few drugs to make them go even more crazy than they already are. According to Israel's coordinator of government activities in the territories, WCK workers discovered several bags containing approximately 600 grams of hashish inside the shipment. They also found another bag containing approximately 160 grams of other illegal substances. Kogat announced Monday that WCK had responsibly reported a smuggling attempt detected inside humanitarian aid supplies. The incident demonstrates once again that Hamas will stop at nothing to exploit humanitarian aid for its own needs. Kogat said, adding that it strongly condemns the serious smuggling of drugs and said it would continue working with all relevant parties against any attempt to abuse humanitarian aid mechanisms. Hamas remains the main obstacle to further improving the situation in the Gaza Strip. A senior Kogat official added the organisation interferes with humanitarian activity, exploits civilian infrastructure, influences distribution mechanisms, and continues its repeated attempts to smuggle prohibited items under the guise of humanitarian aid. The incident comes shortly after Kogat published the findings of an investigation into the volume of humanitarian aid entering the Gaza Strip. The report concluded the amount of food entering the territory vastly exceeds the United Nations' own estimates of what is required to meet the civilian population's needs. The report stated the entry of food into the Gaza Strip is nearly threefold the requirements defined by the World Food Programme. Between October 2025 and June 7, 2026, approximately 1.78, I'll go again. October 2025 and June 7th, 2026, approximately 1.78 million tons of food entered the Gaza Strip, the report said, adding that these quantities substantially exceed every humanitarian food requirement benchmark published by WEP concerning Gaza. Additionally, it stated that even against the WFP's high post ceasefire benchmark, the amount of food entering Gaza exceeded it by nearly threefold in aggregate. The reported drug smuggling attempt comes as the IDF has stepped up strikes on Hamas training grounds, weapons depots, and other terror infrastructure in recent days, amid what the military described as continued preparations by the terror organisation to renew attacks on Israeli communities. An Israeli Defense Forces statement said the latest strikes targeted weapon storage facilities located in two mosques in the Shati and Bir al Bara areas. The statement added that advance warning was given before the strikes, which used precise munitions and aerial surveillance in an effort to reduce harm to civilians. On Monday, the Israel Defense Forces announced that Hamas operative Hassam Qassam has been arrested by the elite undercover Derdovian force in Jenin on suspicion that he has planned to carry out an attack inside Israel. Several other suspected terror operatives and their supporters have been arrested throughout Judea and Samaria in recent weeks amid heightened security tensions. So it seems to me that they're trying to exploit the humanitarian aid coming in, because even UNICEF themselves and a UN charity, which you know what I think of the useless nothings, but they have also corroborated the evidence that there never was, and never has been, and never will be starvation in Gaza, because the food that they have been getting is 3 times the amount that is actually the lowest standard for a humanitarian war zone. The Gazans are well fed, and don't let anybody tell you any different. Shalom, Maranatha, and Hallelujah.